Welcome back, everyone. Hardyman here, back for another episode of Modsplosion from the BeachBlock server. And last episode, we did the sludge boiler, and then I did a little bit of a speed destruction of the house and the farm outside, and then kind of laid out the plans for what I wanted to do out there in terms of trying to do a vertical tower of farming. And, yeah, I did a lot of stuff off camera. As you can see, there's several more chests, I believe, than last time we were together. And one of them, you can see, has a number on it. That's so that I can go in order of what I was doing off camera to show you. So, let me get out of F5 and F1. So, first one over here is this one over this torch. It has first on it. So, whenever I was off camera, I did something out there, you could kind of see it, but after that I decided to go explore around the area some more, and one of the things I came across looked like, I don't know, it kind of looked like a meteor or something, or yeah, something like that. It was just like those meteor blocks with glowstone and some water on it, so I don't know if it's a meteor, maybe it's a comet. I don't know, but I, decided to basically destroy it because I didn't have my recording software open at the time. But this is what I found inside. Boom. I found like I said, there's glowstone on it. It had those fallen meteor blocks, which sometimes give you meteor chips. So it had that. There was 2 pieces of obsidian mixed in there with the water and the fallen meteor blocks. Had 2 blocks of iron. This diamond, which is our first diamond. Good job me, right? First diamond. And this Kreknorite. Yeah, maybe. Chest plate. Which apparently, if you have the full set, gives you fire immunity. Which is pretty cool. And I was thinking about wearing that to show it off at the very beginning, but I was like, nah, let's just put it in this little thing and make it all spiffy looking and have that. So pretty cool stuff. We got a lot more of these chips. We got a diamond. That's pretty good. And more glowstone and more iron and a really cool chest piece. So it's pretty good there. Second one. Let's see here. What was this? Was this? There's so many. There's 4 of them in total. There's this one. There's this one. There's this one. And then there's this one. There's just a lot of stuff happening. Let's see what this is. Oh, right. Okay, so after I found that one, I decided to come back and I, put all that stuff in a chest. But then I went out again to go searching for, one of these, fallen meteors that we could get the, that alien creeper dude to spawn. I got one to spawn. And yeah, it was very terrifying. Again, I wish I would have got it on camera, but again, the reason why most of the stuff wasn't on camera is because I was doing a crazy AFK session for something I'm going to show you a little bit later. But yeah, I got him one of them to spawn, and luckily he got stuck in some sand. I don't think it was quicksand, but I think it was just regular sand. I think he spawned in the block. And it was in a little water area, so he spawned in there and got stuck, and then I dug up the block and let him out, and I was able to kill him with my sword before he exploded. And what we got out of that, I'm assuming, is this creeper statue and these 2 red meteor gems, which is what we've been after. So we could actually go ahead and upgrade our Meteor Shield if we wanted to, and I think, would that get us 1 away from being full strength on that? I can't recall right off. But yeah, and like I said, I found a whole bunch of fallen meteors around him. Also, I found another one that had this cross memorial next to it. And then whenever I was just walking around again, I found this Steve statue thing out there somewhere. Didn't have a meteor next to it, so I just decided to bring it back. But that's what I also was doing. Moving on to the third thing, I cleaned out our Meteor Shield. Whenever I read about it, I kind of misunderstood it. I thought you had to upgrade it more. for it to actually collect the like stuff that comes in from meteors that were supposed to like hit near you. But apparently, even with just the lowest shield level, they'll still pick stuff up. So whenever I went up there and looked, had you know, most of the stuff. It had this fish as well. That's how I got the fish. But it had the first time I went up there, it only had 7 of these freezerite, I don't know, crystals. Went back up there recently and had 2 more in this ice block. Went up there even more recently and had these 4 meteorite chips. And I think maybe the first time that I went up there, it had these spawn 2 comet kitties, spawn eggs. So that's interesting. I kind of read up on those, and they're kind of like ocelots, but from space. So we may, you know, get around to taming them in a future episode. But after all of this and stuff like that, I was like, I really would like to know like where these are going to fall next, so I could, you know, hopefully get some more of these red meteor gems. So I decided to make this meteor proximity detector, and right now it's apparently detecting where one's going to fall somewhere over there. But yeah, it really doesn't tell you when they're going to fall. There's a thing. Was it timer? Let's see. This meteor timer. It basically acts like a what is it? It's like a redstone signal. I think I read about it. That it emits, and as that signal drops, that's like it's getting closer and closer to when the meteor is actually going to hit. So that's interesting. But I think, let me look at it. I think it takes a whole bunch of stuff that we don't have. Yeah, it takes these frozen iron and the Kreknorite ingots, which you can only get those if you go mine up those type of meteors. So we are way away from that. So I'm just going to get lucky and I guess go find one of those meteors and get them. And I think, let's see, did I show y'all the also these? Well, I'll get back to these. But did I show y'all? Oh golly, that guy. I think I did. That portal. I want to say that I did, but I can't recall. Whenever I was looking up those Kreknorite ingots and stuff like that, apparently, whenever those meteors fall, they spawn something like that. So that was one of them. But I guess it may have, like, you know, fallen whenever, like, before I got on, because all the actual pieces turn to obsidian after a certain amount of time, or whenever they cool down, they turn to obsidian. So we lucked off on that one, but hopefully another one will, you know, fall somewhere nearby, and we'll be able to get it, and hopefully get you know, some of those chips, and maybe we can you know, find stuff out a little bit sooner with the timer. Anyway, we got one more, and then I'll come out here and tell you about these things. And it is this chest up here. You could possibly tell what this is from. This is from another spawner dungeon. As I was running around here, you may notice also on the mini-map, we don't have that many enemies. Well, we don't have any enemies right now. All we have right now are horses and the villagers in my area that I can actually see. For some weird reason, I'm assuming it's possibly because the other guys have maybe like chunk loaders or something going, and everyone is spawning in their like chunks. Maybe, I don't know, but we haven't had that many enemies happen over here. I think, let's see, like the last like however many hours I've been on here, I think I've only fought like 3 or 4 naturally spawning mobs. There were some zombies that got stuck in like a hole over there. They were holding some like cooked bat wings. So I'm assuming that's why they didn't despawn. And just recently, whenever I logged in today, there was a replicator, which is like a silverfish looking guy who had somehow spawned over in that direction and was coming for me. So I had to go out and kill him. But that's it. Those 4 mobs are the only thing that have like been spawned in I don't know, like hours upon hours of me being on here. But anyway, as I was running around, found a zombie dungeon. They actually spawned, and so I'm assuming it's not on peaceful, so that's good. But I killed them and took all their stuff and brought it back here. They also had this Lexica Botania? I don't know. Let's see. Contains one school of knowledge. I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, that's all this other stuff that we brought. And I think that's everything. I think you're up to date on everything that I did outside of the base. So let me go out here and tell you more about these guys. Like I said, I had found a skeleton dungeon a while back whenever I was doing my mining, and inside of that skeleton dungeon were these ender lily seeds. So what I decided to do is I decided to plant them on dirt and wait for them to grow. Unfortunately, whenever I decided to look them up after the first, I don't know, hour and a half of them like trying to grow, I found out that they grow extremely slowly on dirt. It's not the greatest. I think that they said that on Endstone, it's going to take what was it, like 160 something minutes for it to grow. And if you try to do it on dirt, it's going to take 4 times as long. And I think that calculated out to like 10 hours, something like that, 11 hours, I can't remember now. But we finally got some that are I'm assuming almost the last stage. I'm assuming it right after 86 is going to be 100%. So fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm still waiting on some of those so that we can do the Enderman seeds, so we can just get Ender pearls whenever we want to. But yeah, so keep my fingers crossed on that, because like I said, I haven't had any mobs like spawn around here, so I can't just go out and kill Endermen. So this is our only way to get Ender pearls right now. So hopefully they actually grow. But yeah, I think that's everything that you're caught up on. Man, wow, really? It's taking 12.5 minutes for me to say all that? That's insane. Okay, well, let me just show you what I've done. Well, blam. So this is the beginning of our tower, basically. As you can see, it says cobblestone up there, but you're like, that's not cobblestone, what? Well, we have chisel. And chisel allows me to turn regular old crazy looking cobblestone into cobblestone that looks a little bit nicer. Just saying. So that's basically what I've been doing. As you can see, I ran out of cobblestone a little bit, so had to go and get a little bit more. But so this is kind of what I've decided to do. I have a little opening back here, and I've already started to put some item ducts in here. But basically, what's going to happen is on each level, there's going to be dirt, and a harvester. Although I'm thinking I may scale it back, because originally I said that we could do like a 9x9 area with one harvester on each level. That seems a little bit, crazy. Maybe scale it back to that 5x5 one, possibly. We'll see. We'll see. Because I think I left myself enough room to have like 2 per level, maybe. We'll see. If I didn't, then I can always extend it back, because I added a lot of stuff back here, or like a lot of space that I can actually extend it back. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to try to do today. So let me hop down here and get my chisel. Also, well, I mean, I guess we don't have to sleep because we don't have to worry about any type of spawning dudes. Let's get the chisel. Also, let me put my helmet back on so I don't, if I do get attacked, I'll have like, the maximum amount of protection. Oh my gosh. There we go. Let's get through the door and get up here. Because all I really want to do today is finish this off, finish the, I guess the sides for this level, and we can just fill it in with dirt and see what happens. So, which one was it? Oh, that's unfortunate. I can't remember which one I was using, and it just says cobblestone. Oh no, it says aligned cobblestone bricks. Okay. Well, that's helpful. So aligned cobblestone brick detailed. Okay, so that's what we want. And I'm pretty sure that should be enough for this little opening and possibly going up around the edges. So let's go ahead and do this really quickly, and we'll see how I'm actually doing with time after that. So I will be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. So as you can see, I finished off the outside and started placing down some dirt, and then it hit me. Looks like we'll be able to put 2 in this 9x9 area, or well, a little bit more than 9x9, since I made it a little bit longer. But then it hit me. If I expand it by, one on this side and one on that side, and then move this over, so it's 11x11, I could essentially, or well, 11 wide at least. I don't know how, deep it would be, but if I did that, then I could have 4 farms per level, and that would, reduce the size of the building by a little bit, and it would, just make everything more compact. I wouldn't have to have as many, item ducts or flux ducts or whatever like that, going from level to level. So I think that's probably what I'm going to try to do off camera, is continue to I guess expand this. Let's see, is that gonna hurt anything down here? No, I think I can. Can't I just break these and get them? Yeah, I can just break those and get them back. So that's good. I'm glad I went with that choice of glass instead of just vanilla glass or anything like that. But yeah, it'll just open up everything a little bit more. I guess we'll have a little bit more caches for each side, but it's fine. Maybe even able to do something fancy instead of just having a ladder, because I basically thought, I was like, if we're going to have tubes going down each side, I guess I'm really going to only have, unless I want to extend it more and build some type of back and forth stairway type thing. A ladder is probably the most sensible option. But it seems like if we're going to do that, then I may be able to extend this out a little bit more and build my staircase or something like that, kind of just behind all the tubing. So that may be the best option for us. So that would be what? Instead of 13 floors, it would be 3, right? Because, well, I guess technically 4, because we have 13 seeds right now. So 13 divided by 4 is 3, and you got a little bit left over. So it may be 4 floors minimum, and then we'll just build up as we need it. I don't think, did I do any seed stuff while I was away? Let me go check my seed vault. I can't recall. Did I can't remember. Like I said, I did a lot of stuff off camera. Was that 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? Did I do something else? Well, the Invar seeds weren't in here, right? Last time I think they were being harvested, but now I took those off. Did we have obsidian? I don't think we did. And I just made some obsidian seeds, basically so I can make some hardened glass. Oh no, where we go? Hardened glass. Because I think I could be mistaken. Let me look it up. I think the next one takes hardened glass, right? Yeah, hardened glass. So to upgrade those caches to, what is it, 160,000 that they would be able to hold, it's going to take hardened glass. So that's kind of why I did that. But yeah, I can do that off camera, and I'll do a little bit more of this expansion of this. Interesting. So that's going to be up against this. So I guess I'll have to move all this back a little bit more. That's fine. That shouldn't really hurt anything that much. And I mean, I have tons of dirt. I have stacks and stacks on dirt. So I should be good there. And I'll have to extend that out a little bit more. But yeah, basically, just a little bit of an update video. We didn't really do a whole lot of stuff. Let's see. Are you done? No. Oh, got 3 up to 86 over here, though. Oh, are all y'all? Nope, you're at 71. But we got, was that 6 up to 86. So I got my fingers crossed that, over the next, hour, couple hours or whatever, I can have those guys, mature and give me some ender pearls so I can actually start doing, getting that seed up to 10, 10, 10. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I think I'm going to call the episode there for today, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you have any comments, leave those down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may want to think about doing that. But yeah, I guess I will continue working on that. I guess move all these chests around now that we don't need them. And yeah, we'll see what happens in the next episode, guys. So again, hopefully you enjoyed. Hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.